Biologists estimate there are between 5 and 15 million species of plants, animals, and microorganisms living on Earth today, of which only about 1.5 million have been discovered and named. 150 years ago, biologists had only just begun to thoroughly explore the planet in order to find and name these species. In 1848, the English naturalist and explorer Alfred Russel Wallace sailed for the Amazon, hoping to make his fame and fortune by discovering new species of animals. Unfortunately, after 4 years of hard work, on the way back to England, his ship sank and he lost everything. But he never gave up. 2 years later, he sailed to the islands of the Malay archipelago, now modern Indonesia. There, Wallace caught malaria and almost died. It was when he was feverish, in bed, he had his big idea. The strongest survive and the weak die. Wallace had hit upon the theory of evolution. The theory of evolution claims that over millions of years, all animals, including man, have evolved to suit the habitat or environment in which they live. And due to the process of natural selection, only the biggest, tallest, and strongest of those animals survived to pass on their genes to their children. Unfortunately for Wallace, another much more famous naturalist, Charles Darwin, was at the exact same time working on the same theory. Even more unfortunate for Wallace, when he had finished his work describing his theory of evolution, the man who he sent his work to was Charles Darwin. Can you imagine? Darwin, who had been working on his theory for 20 years, suddenly finds out some young naturalist has had the same idea. Darwin must have been furious. Darwin quickly went to work on his book on the origin of species, which was published the following year, 1859. He became famous. Wallace, on the other hand, has almost been forgotten. Darwin won the fight to make sure that he was the one who was remembered. In science, as in nature, only the strongest survive.